Welcome everyone. This is Will again coming to you for part two. This is my second stream for Thursday. Um, this one I'm doing a little bit different. I'm doing this one since no one seems to be joining in when I put it on the Discord. Like I guess everyone is either busy or doing something else. Um, I I decided to do this one as a direct from OBS over to actually YouTube. Um, Let me see if I can get the stats doc to open up. I don't know where it went to, but anyway. I don't see it. So anyway, maybe it's behind this one. Nah, I don't see it. But anyway, let's move this one back over here if I can. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Things are a little bit out of whack here. My video is out of whack. Anyway, okay. So I'm doing this one as a live directly from OBS into actually YouTube. So hopefully it is working. From what I can tell, it seems to be working. So I do have chat open. It is here, so you can easily chat with me. And let's leave it at that. And let's see what we're gonna work on. Seeing source. I don't know if I can shrink this one. I don't use scene transition, so let me get rid of that one. I have okay, YouTube live control panel. So retro, hey Martin, how are you there? Oh, sorry, I didn't know if I could use the Martin name here. I know you as Martin, so I mean that's easier for me. I don't know what that extra panel is down there at the bottom. Let me see. Oh, that doesn't go away. That's okay. All right, okay. Anyway, what I'm gonna start on now is because, man, this morning session, I'm so glad I got that board working. That other one that was giving me the ROM problem, that was the board for Ashley Sophia. So I did email her. Hopefully, I do not have to transfer that because that will save me a lot of time. But even if she wants it transferred, okay, I will transfer it over. Then we fixed the one for Michael. That's done. The one for Sophia got done. So that's two already today. Now I'm starting on another one. Oh boy, I just fell out off of this. Something fell off of this one. A chip. Chip fell off of it. Um, so this one is a board from a person by the name of Robert. And Martin, he is actually in your country. Well, I'm gonna say your country because I consider it all one, but he is from Northern Ireland. So this is the board. It looks pretty bad there. Okay, so it is a battery bomb. This is a transfer. No doubt about that, because I am not gonna sit here and fix all these traces. That is not gonna happen. Will doesn't do that. This is gonna be a waste of time to do all that. So, how I do these then is, right now I'm gonna start taking everything off of this board. Now, my camera is at an angle here. This one doesn't rotate nicely. I need to find a head that I can put on this so I can rotate it. So it's sitting at a little bit of an angle right now. So, but I'm gonna turn the board like this so it is square for me. And all I'm gonna do right now is use hot air and get off as many of these chips that I can reuse. attempt to reuse. So you don't blame me for what part of it, right? I've said it quite a bit. So now I'm taking them off and then I'm placing them somewhere on my bench. We'll go over here, somewhat in the same area. So I'm gonna group them together. So I know, although I know all these chips by a few heart, I may be able to use these resistor packs. You see, so I'm basically placing them the location on here that's going to be pretty much matching where they go on the board. I'm not going to use any of those. Try to see if I can save this one. Sorry, my head's in the way there. All of these I have new ones for if they're too bad. Oh, for not wanting to do a trace repair. Yeah, no way. No way. Never on this board. I draw my limit somewhere. I'm presuming the one I did for you is working well. Now this is the FPU. So yeah, so like I said earlier, I'm doing the stream directly out of OBS into YouTube. I'm not using StreamYard because no one seems to join the stream, so. And from here, then I have better control. You had an issue with the RTC, but it's fine now. It's funny you say that. Does that have the RTC replica, or is that an original RTC? Because I'm having some issues with the replicas. Okay, that chip is loose. The red one, so it's a replica. Did you Are you still using that, or did you get a real one now? I can smell fish. Ugh. And this is common right in this area for that to happen because of this cap. Oh, I should move that more so my head is not in the way. So you added a battery? Or you removed it? Okay, so you put a battery in and then that solved your problems. Interesting. Oh, shoot, where did I drop that one? It wasn't booting, so the SCSI was not booting. Is that what you're telling me? Because you might have just solved my problem. Without you knowing, you might have solved my problem. Oh my God, I think you just solved my problem. Martin, I'm having that same. You know what? What you're telling me right there is gonna make me stop working on this and try it out. I have a board here for someone that I mean, look at the streams I was doing past 2 days, 3 days, right? Okay. I've been beating my head against the wall on this board. This board is for Richard. Okay. And it's doing the same thing. I have this, and it will not boot from SCSI, internal or external. From floppy, yes. Okay. And then if I put in a real RTC, it boots up. So what you're telling me here now is if I take, I hope I have some. Crap. Yes, I do. It's in here. It's not 2032, but it'll work. It's still giving me the 83 volts that I need. So you're telling me if I have a battery in there, this is gonna boot for me. But this is not supposed. These RTCs write the stuff to EEPROM. It's not supposed to need a battery. You might have just solved my problem for me. Oh, that's where my stats is. Okay, so I wonder. I need to get. All right, hold on. I need to switch my display around here to tell it I'm only using one monitor. So give me a second here. All right, I have to now switch this to HDMI. Oh, be smart if I put in RAM and memory, right? Why did that change? Where's my chat gone to? I hate this thing that I can't switch these things. All right, where's my chat? Sorry, I'm not used to using this OBS thing, so I don't know where everything is. that changed when I did something here. All right, let me put in ROM and RAM. I was so eager to turn this thing on, I forgot. No, you see, it's still giving me the same thing, or maybe it's the battery is not the right one. I don't have any 2032s. These are 2025s. But let's try a different one here. Yeah, now it's booting. I can't see the chat right now. Uh, okay, this is the YouTube live control panel, but okay. Okay, so that's that one. All right. Now I need to bring my chat back. I don't know where my chat disappeared. Anyway, okay. I want to run Snooper on this to see if the PRAM and the RTC diagnostic switched. If the problem went away, because I was getting faults. Every time that I did that, it would tell me bad, that the PRAM and clock are bad. Yeah, you see, it's still telling me that, even with the battery, but it could be that I'm using a wrong battery. I have some 2032s, but I just don't know where they are. All right, so no, that has not solved my problem for me as of this moment. Okay. So I continue on that. But I'll find a 2032 and stick in here. All right, let me switch back and see if my chat window comes back. Ah, there's my chat. Yes, there it is. All right, you haven't tried Snooper. Okay. I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna get some 2032s and then I'll try it. I have to go out tomorrow. I have to go to the grocery store and get some things so I can get a 2032 from over there and try it. This is a 2025 and it may not be good battery. So anyway, all right. So let's go back to where we were with taking things off of this board. As you can see, I already got quite a few things off and I placed them in somewhat of a similar order of where they're gonna go. I need to add some OBS plugins for actually YouTube so I can see how many people watching on that. I can't see that right now. But my chat window came back. That one is loose. You know what? There was one thing here. Docs, YouTube live control panel. Okay. Select the stream, this one. Okay, concurrent viewers 1, chat rate 0, views 5. Okay, I do have the information. So this is Robert's board in Northern Ireland. Furthest boards I've done is from Armenia. I have 5 boards from Joop in the Netherlands. This is the second time I'm doing boards for him. These are just popping these off one by one. This is the swim. These are the 2 Vias. You know, my last 2032 battery, I know where it went. In my mom's garage door opener. Well, you know what? It's patience is something we all gotta have. I mean, it's as I got older, I realized don't let things bother me. Stress is there's no reason to have stress. There's nothing you can do about it. So things that stress you out are things that are done by other people, and it's out of your hands. Right? So not much I can do about it. Okay, let's get these other big ones. There's a glue one off. Recap is not that big of a thing. I mean, but I really enjoyed the actually reloaded because I'm saving something that's been destroyed, and that's what I like about it. See, I mean, this here, there's no way to fix that. I may have to take this call, guys, so I may mute y'all. I am expecting a call to come in, but yeah, that wasn't it. So anyway, all right, let's go back to this one. Okay, hold on. She wants. I gotta call her. I am back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. All right. So I got done what I needed to do. Let's get this one off. Someone else is in. Let's see. Who is it? Say hi, please. Who else is here watching? Could it be Robert yourself? That who this board is for? Because glue is a big chip to get off. Ron is there. Yes, this is a battery bombed one. Finally, I have one to actually reload. I had 6 others that I went through and I managed to fix them instead of reloading them. I still got one that's giving me some weird issues, but anyway. Okay. That one is off. Now my next ones are the ones that are in that. Ooh, smelled awful. So this chick can be rescued. I have all the legs, yes. Oh, beans, I got all the legs. All right. Got 2 Apple Sound chips down here to take off. That's one. That's 2. That's a video RAM. That was the call I was actually waiting for. So um, anyway, okay, let's keep on taking these off. Where I am right now is I am taking off the two RAM chips, the two video RAM. After that, there's really not much else to take off, so we'll start putting things on the new board. All the PALs are already in socket, so that makes it nice and easy. As this board is junk, I'm not really too worried about it separating, so I pile on the heat and actually pull these out. Alright, what else can I get off already? I don't need more off right now because we can go on to doing other stuff with it. Well, I'll run Snooper on my SE and check the RG. Okay. All right. Yeah, I do need to find a 2032 battery for me to put in there. So, all right, let me go get the new boards. I just bought 15 of them from. Okay, so here's one of the new ones, and this has everything that I'm already on including before I had to move, but now this one has them on it. So they're there, there. So okay, let's go to scope. And what I want to put on first are the two smallest little items. I go over here. Start by over here. I do have these new, but as much as this. Okay. Over here, I have another small little transistor that needs to go here. So we'll get this on. The other two are by the battery connection, and those were trashed. Those are on there. All right, Martin, when you do run, let me know what you get. I'm having that same problem with this machine. Sometimes it will boot, sometimes it won't. So, all right, eyes put on. See how they look. Yeah, that will clean. Once I get some heat on that solder, it will clean. Yeah, yeah, they'll clean off. All right, now I gotta scrub. Okay, let's go do all of this video circuitry stuff. Okay, it was here. Um, yeah, it's just making my Blue SCSI with Snooper image on it. Okay, you're just putting Blue SCSI on. Okay. Well, anyway, you know what I meant. Let's get those two on there first. Yeah, still going retro. I stopped for lunch. I cooked and I came. Um, I would be here. I was sitting here doing the work. the one. Yes, and I will not. And if you don't like it, you can always change it. You can always change channel. Oh, my arm is breaking up. Okay, hold on. It's because I have the thing in my pocket. All right. How is that? Is that any better? That any better? So, is it okay now? Is the audio better, or is it still breaking up on you? Is it okay now? I guess so. Everyone is saying yes. So, I need to switch that. I want something like what Adrian is using or some of these other people are using. I don't want something that is wired, and this is wired from a base unit to my actually lapel. So I'm gonna break down and buy one of those better ones. It's only money. I can always make more. I can't take it with me, so I might as well use it. All right, let's see how some of these look. If I have video problems, I'll know to come and switch these. Strap a blue mic to a hat. Work it. I have a Yeti. It's on my other, but the thing is that sometimes when I'm so far away, it doesn't work. It doesn't pick up well. I mean, I do have a Yeti that I. All right, so that's holding on that side, and in the meantime, we'll go to the other side and start scrubbing those. When I'm rubbing it on these legs, I can feel the actually crunch because I can feel it in the soldering iron, but then it comes off. Nice way of cleaning them. Got 4 people on. Thank you. Tomorrow in the morning, I cannot do a stream. I have a haircut and shave appointment at 10. And so does my doggy. My doggy has a spa day to go get a bath, all of his needed stuff, and a major haircut. He's a cross with a husky, so he gets a lot of hair quick. So he needs a major shave, cut. Call it actually a summer cut, but down here the summer cut is year round. Alright, so those look on pretty good. 2 more to do. So tomorrow morning I will not be streaming, but maybe in the afternoon I'll come back. Alright, so we have a 258 right there. Okay. Scrubbing time. Okay. This side's not too bad because this side didn't have any caps on it. Okay. Now I am going to deflux this board a little bit. I have my flux cleaner here, but I don't clean it now. Too much flux will get settled on that board and it becomes very sticky and hard to work on. Alright, so look at where we're at. We have 253s already on. Nicely on, good connected. 166. And the 2 393s. A little bit crooked this one, but you know what? At least it's not 12 volts to ground. All those legs cleaned up nicely. Nice, 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 nice. Okay. What else can I do now? Let's go up here to the front. Rudy! Hello, Rudy. 0.5, hey there. Oh, this is loads of fun. This is loads of fun we're having today. Let's go put on some resistor packs. I mean, I must be getting close to board number 50 if I haven't passed it already. I probably passed it because the thing is, some boards I've done that people wanted their old one back. So I sent it to them, so I don't have it here for me to do a count. I do have a lot that I've kept here. All right, now the 240. I know, bridge, don't worry. They'll go away. They're gone. Okay. We'll get some of these other ones here on. All right, that is this one. This one. This one. This is the 200 ohm. All right, so we have a 1K ohm resistor network here. LS30. We have a 200 ohm resistor network. Okay, what's happening in the chat? Let me see. Yeah, I have the information for Global Talk. I have a machine here for it. I have everything. I mean, I even registered it with Steve and everything, and on the spreadsheet, but I never set it up yet. Lots going on in the chat here. I have a LC, I think an LC3. Thank you. Yes, I had a one sneeze. Ah, flux. I don't know how good this one's gonna be because this chip had corrosion on it. No, I'm not gonna use that one. We'll use a new one there. So now then, let me take this flux off. All right. Let's see how these three look. These three go back here, but I want to see how they look because I may put on new. These are not worse than the ones I put on earlier. So we'll use these. We'll use these two resistor networks. These are 22 ohms. I'm gonna come back and scrub these legs, so. What happens when you get this battery corrosion? Okay. Lots of flux and lots of solder. All right, that's holding. Let me see chat. I could run it on my Quadra 700, but nah, I don't want to run that 24/7. Okay, not bad, not bad, not bad. Doing good progress here. All right, I need to dig some chips here. I need some 258s and I need one K resistor. Give me 1 second here, folks. Let me find what I need. 175s. I'll need that later. Later. These are the 22 ohms. Two ohms. 20 ohms. 166s, 30, 240, 258s. And now I need to find my 1K resistors. Well, 1K, yeah, resistor network. Check and see. Those are all. Here are my 1Ks. K resistor network. 102. Yes. Yes, these are gold pads. These boards are the higher quality when I've ordered them. Most of my other stuff I don't get them this way, but reloaded boards I do. I do them. Okay. All right, let's do these 258s. That's 6 of them. These are all brand new, but I have a tube here of actually 100. So we need 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I am at 380. I am using the 559 V2 Tachyflux. This is still from the original Amtech batch. There. And my iron is at 380. All right, Rudy. No problem. Those 2-hour work meetings. Ugh. I'm glad I don't have them anymore. My work meetings now is exactly what I'm doing right now. Okay. One side of all the 258s are done. Where are they? Here they are. Nice when you have brand new chips. A quick though solder. Okay. Wow, getting there. All right, let's start on some of these other PLCCs now. I want to do the FPU because this one is a real pain to put on. Oh crap, I can't use this one. This one was right in the bad area, and you see that broken pin. So that one is trash, but I have new ones. Let me find them. They're down here somewhere. One in Q2. to use. I have two left. So this is a chip that's not included in my normal price of doing a reloaded, so I will charge him back for it. Uh, Shorting two pad. Oh, you mean that the chip is short? Yeah, it's missing one there. So just one I see missing. The rest look awful. So, but we'll put on a new one. See, that's what I. Oh, you mean this here? Yeah, that I can take off if that's what you mean. Okay, I'm gone. The board is giving me an awful glare. Yeah, well, that was just some solder sitting there, but that's okay now. That's gone. That's off of there. And this is a brand new one, so this one should solder on nice and neat. There are four chips on this board that I do not like soldering on. All right, one of them is the FPU. Okay, look how short those pads are on the board. The other one is this little one, and then the two LS30s. Look how short the pads are compared to the other chips. Okay, the other ones, the pads are nice and long and easy to solder on. When you come to the FPU here, you'll see in a minute. It's a pain to put on because the pad, the chip almost covers up the entire pad. You see, so it's very hard to see. All right, so it's one of those that you see it covers up almost the whole pad because now that one is lined up and this one's lined up, but you can't even see the pad anymore. So I'm practically soldering blind. Well, if it was blind, I wouldn't be able to solder as good as this is gonna go, but see, I can barely see the pad. Eh, okay. Um, what I don't like about socketing it, because for me to socket it, I have to cut out the actually internal piece of the socket. Because I'm not using a hot plate, because I already have all the bird seed on the bottom of this, so I can't really put this on a hot plate and do that easily. When you do that, you bring in the bigger the chip, the bigger a chance of having a bow on the side wall of the chip socket, if you know what I mean by that. On a small socket, it's not so bad, like on the PLC 20s. Okay, but like the 44s and the bigger ones, you tend to have a tendency of it bowing, and then the chip won't make good contact with the pins inside. Trust me, I've tried to socket these so many times. and I wish I could, but the thing is that the older chips have damage or corrosion on the side walls. Because remember that in a socket, it's not making contact with the board at the bottom like what it is now being soldered on. The sockets make contact to the side, okay, to the side here. And if that's got a lot of corrosion and debris on it, it won't make a good contact. Perfect. So, I've done so many of these boards that I tried to do it 100% socket, and always had trouble with the old SE30 chips, and where when I go back to soldering it directly to the board, my problems go away. Nice. Thing is that this is a new chip, so it should solder on pretty quick, pretty good. No bridges. The last one didn't catch. Okay. The pin 2 and 3 here didn't catch either. Actually, I can still see a little bit of gold there. That's why this is another reason why I get these boards with the gold, that it doesn't blend in with the silver so easily. Nice, okay, that one's all on. Yeah, it's like riding a bike. It's so straightforward. Okay, we're gonna do this other little one here now. And this is the other little one that you'll see that gives me that trouble with the pads, that you can barely see the pads. These are usually socket, but I ran out of the sockets. And I've been trying to find them because Jamco sells sockets a lot cheaper than anyone else. And they just haven't had them. That side caught. You see, this side here never caught yet. Okay. See, when I don't see gold more down there, I know it's connected. That one is done. Now, I like to get these other small ones out of the way, so we're gonna jump right to the LS30s. Because these are some more of the ones that give me the headache. Now, another thing you may be asking is, why did I not clean off the bottom of the chip first? And I'll show you that in a minute why. If it's got a lot of corrosion and bridges on it, I'll clean it. I'll get rid of the bridges between the legs and clean it off. But if it just has a little bit of stuff on there still from when I took it off and it looks okay, I'll leave it on. And the reason why, because you see this, see all that solder that has on it? When I heat that up, it will flow to exactly where it needs to go, and it will help me stick it down quicker and better. Think of it as being primed. Okay. We'll go inspect all of these in a few minutes, as soon as I finish this one. I need some more flux over here. A new tube of flux, I mean, even when you stop pushing it, it's still coming out, so I gotta remember to pull the plunger back each time. So now, how do we check on these? Well, I bring the board off the edge of the table. See that? Oh, that looks fine. Looks fine, looks fine. I'm really looking to make sure that they're soldered for one and there's no bridges. See, those two are not soldered. These two right here. They're loose. How do I know? Well, one, I can still see gold down here, and two, I can see that there's no solder. See, look at that. Eh? Now they're soldered. All right, let's go and look at this one. Good. 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 FPU, where are you? Up, over here. I see one that's not there. All soldered. All soldered. All soldered. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The sixth one over. Stands out like a sore thumb because you can see that gold pad still underneath it there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 right here. Alright, solder now. How's that? See? Alright, let's go. Keep on going. Sony sound chip, well, the ASC. Let's see how that looks. See these little pieces on it? I'm not going to take them off because they will help me. Especially with how bad this chip is on the sides already. And that's going to help me. Oh boy. Oh, I don't have an ice drink or nothing here with me. Now you see how much better these sit on the pads? Now you can see more pad. See that? I can line it up a lot quicker. See how much quicker they solder? Look at that. That's also by leaving that little bit of solder on the bottom. Because right now that is helping me. Okay. We go do the SCC. All right, this one I gotta clean a little bit. But not much, just a little bit. Just like that. That's it. Now I can put it on here. Boom. Again, the pads are much bigger. I can see a lot better. See that? See how much more of the pads I can see? Solder, solder. That's lined up, solder. All right. $4.30. Wow. Tonight I'm gonna order that better mic system from Amazon. I'll go to Adrian's page and see which one he has and get the same one. Okay. Time for the SCSI. So I think I put these on now as fast as I take them off, right? Oh yeah, this one, this. Oh, no, it really doesn't need the cleaning because that solder will help me. Yeah, especially where that solder is, it will help me. SCSI chips are getting harder and harder to find. Second one is not holding here. There, got it. All right, last side of the SCSI, then comes the swim. The flux is under the chip. All right, swim time. Yeah, this one looks good. Speaking of SCSI chips, do you know if the 5380E S work as replacements? I have two different flavors of SCSI chips right now, and I can't get neither one of them to work. I have the 53C800 SVC, I think that's what it is, and another one, I don't remember what the number is, and I can't get either one of those to work on these lower Macs. Now, both of those chips, I see them afterwards, like after the SE30 on some higher boards. I have found them. I think one is like a 53C80 AJC or ACJ or something like that. CAJ. I've seen that on some Macs. So I have some of those, but they won't work on the SE30. I'm hunting some too because I need 3 or 4 for me to finish some actually tech steps that I'm making. So I may have to go buy some classic bomb boards or something and salvage their chips for other purposes. Big bridges there. Too much solder. I can see the bridge. Come on out of there. All right, swim is done. Now come the two Vias. I did it again. There's some people that are cloning some chips. They just managed to reproduce these two. These are the Sony Apple sound chips, but nothing small like actually this. It's a big PCB that has to go in there because it got a lot more things on it. But in time, that will come smaller. And I think now that they figured it out, they can probably code that into a PLA or something. I mean, the SCSI chips and some of those are just now that they stopped making them. And the one that's on here is a 53C80 609. That's an NCR one. Nicely soldered on. That went on quick and good. All right, let's do the next video. We only got 1, 2, 3 more chips to do. 3 more of these big ones. That's it. The best thing I can tell you is actually try it. I mean, it doesn't hurt to try it, depending on what machine you're using it on. I mean, if it's on the SE30, I mean, just give it a shot and see. Um, you'll be surprised sometimes what works. I mean, I bought 60 from SUT Source just a couple weeks ago, and on the SE30 here, it's not working. Well, I think it's not working. I'm gonna try some more, but it may work in the SE Tech step that I need it for. So I mean, I don't know enough about them for me to tell you what the difference is. I mean, some may just be different speeds or something, but um, okay. Next one is the ADB. See, the fact that these have nicer pads. Yeah, if you're gonna try different ones on the SCSI, but just be sure you attach that good and see. I mean, I have one board right now that I may try it on and see that has a PLCC socket for the SCSI. Is that one board that I'm having the RTC problem with? I mean, you think it would be easy to reverse engineer a lot of these chips, but it's not. It's not just something you can just copy and go. I mean, not something you can read, stick into a programmer, and download. They're not that way. A lot of them are made chips with that it's not code, it's not programmed. All right, we're up to the big one, the glue. And people might say, oh, well, that's such a big chip. It's going to be so difficult to do. It's not. It's actually easier. Bigger. I have more actually leeway with it. See, so I'll come down here now and heat this up so I can see it better. No different than any other chip. Two sides. Three sides. Here comes the last side. What's well, it's okay. I'm just reading your messages here. Yeah, you tested the F3 fuse, but what about the diode there? Because that too, test that. Bad via connecting the chip to the data bus line. It could be, did you look up to see if pin 21 is supposed to be connected? What machine is this on? This is on a SE, right? Yeah, should. You're saying pin 21. Pin 21 is data line 30. So if you can connect that back to data line 30 to trace, then maybe you'll solve your problem. Okay, so I got all these connected. I need to dig for some parts right now. So keep on looking at the board there. I'm gonna go down on the ground here where my bin is with all my stuff in it, and get the things I need. What is this? 53s? No, no, no. I have this. Oh, all right. I am finding the things I need. I just need a couple more things here. Try to save that one. I'm coming. I'm coming. Okay, I'm coming. All right, I got some of the things that I need, so let's go put those on. Thanks. Well, I'll give it a try. Yeah, it's on the data bus, pin number 30. I mean, data 30. Um, data 30, if you tone it out to the ROM sim, that's going to be pin 61. Uh, down here, data lines 61. 61 goes to a lot of things, okay? Do you have the matrix? Do you have the SE30 matrix? Okay, your test passed, Martin. Okay, I'll get a 2032 battery and stick in there and see if that may solve my problem. Um, ECC rammered. I mean, sorry, I'm asking you, but I mean, you have the SE30 data line matrix. It basically tells you what data lines and where they go to. Okay, because 61 goes to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 places. It goes, just so you know, it goes to the swim chip pin 15, and then from there it goes to 21 on the SCSI, and then from 21 it goes to 42 on the SCC, which is the serial chip, which is that next PLCC next to the SCSI. So check and see if you have it along those, and it gives you some ideas of where to run it. I mean, if you, all right, so here's the SCSI, right? So you got 1, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 21 is right here. Okay, so 18, 18, 19, 20, 21. So it's the third one in. It goes to 15 on the SCSI. So this is 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So it should go to here. So see if you have the connection there. If you don't, then maybe your actually break is between these two chips. Check and see if you have it from like the SCSI here, and it goes to pin 42 on the SCC. 42 is this one right here. This is 40, 41, 42. So the third one here should go to the third one here. Oh, wait, sorry. No. It should go up here. This is 40, 40, 41, 42 right here. So from 3 here, third one here to third one here. So maybe your break is in between there. Or you have that connection, but you don't this way. So something like that. Just check and see. Okay, so if you use the matrix, just find out then where, I mean, if if that is broken to the SCSI, it's got to be um, you got to be able to find out from where it's broken. Okay, I mean, if it goes to the swim, then you know. If it comes to the swim but not the SCSI, then your connection between the swim and the SCSI is actually broken. So just basically follow that. Follow. All right. Well, I'm gonna put on now. What time is it? Oh, 5 o'clock. I soon have to go to my mother's, y'all. I normally go there around 5:30, so maybe around 5:15 I gotta end this. Okay, so this is my diode here. Okay. How many of these do I have? Okay, I need 3. 1, 2, 3. I have both surface mount fuses and I have through hole. I just found these before I found the through hole, so I'm using these. Okay, so fuses are on. The other little things I have to put on are these 2 diodes up here in front. This one oscillator. Let's put that one on now. I normally do one of these boards in like 4 hours. Okay, yeah, let's do these diodes. Alright, these are the diodes up here for the battery and for the RTC clock. Okay. Alright, the next thing I need are a bunch of sockets. So let me get my socket bin that's here. Won't really need flux anymore. Um, yeah, well, it probably is underneath the chip. I mean, matter of fact, this is a board right here now with the chip off. So okay, so this is the SCSI. Okay, so 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. It's right there under the chip. Okay, but more than likely, All right, so if we know that that's right there, hold on here, let me see. So 19, 20. I think that's 18. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Okay, so it's this one here is the fourth one. 1, 2, 3, 4 over. So let's go see where that is. 1, 2, 3, and then the 4 on top of it. Okay. I see where it is. 18, 19, 20, 21. It's the third one over. Okay. So it's this one right here. Right here. So it goes inside. It's inside the board. All right. So if we were to tone this out, I just want to make sure that I have the right one. So here. Right. Okay. So yeah. So it is in that via. And where did I say it goes to the swim? I mean, check and see if you have it from the swim to the SCSI. I mean, you probably don't. And then check and see if you have it from SCC to the SCSI. I can see that the SCC has it, the swim has it, connected to the VIA on D30, but none of them's tone when looking at pin 21 on the SCSI chip. Okay, so I mean, it goes inside here. It goes to the inner layer. And which one did I say it goes to? 15? Right there. Yeah. So you see, it is running up here, and you can see the trace up here, going through here, and from here, and then it's going to the VIA. So it's probably to a VIA somewhere right there. So it goes to the VIA up there, but it also goes down here. Okay, so it is running to all of those. Then it was this one, right? Yeah, 15. And then from here, I think it comes to here. Right there. And then from here to here, it actually jumps this way. But then it also continues here on to here. No, not there. Here. You see? Because from here, then it comes to the SCC. But then it continues here to go to the sound chip. So your break is probably in this piece right here. Okay? That's where your break probably is. So you see, it will go to all the chips, but it misses this leg. So you can put just a simple bridge from here to here if you want to. Just actually put a wire. Just put just any little piece of wire, network cable or whatever. You don't have to wait for special wires to come. So just run a piece of wire from here to here. If you don't want to do it from there, you can do it from the actually underside. But just run a botch right there. Okay, so SCSI to that is not connected. The VIA is connected. All right, so probably then your brake, I mean, your brake might be, if it's going to the VIAs, which are right here, okay, this is your VIA 2 right here. This is your VIA 1. This is that line. This is the trace you need. Okay, this is data line 30. From the VIA here it actually splits and goes to both VIAs. Okay, so then this continues here and comes to 15 here. Okay, so do you have from VIA to actually swim? So I'm thinking your brake is gonna be like where we said right here. Okay, because if your brake is right there, then SCSI is not going to be connected to Swim, it's not going to be connected to SEC or to the sound or to the Apple Sound chip or to the VIAs, because this is the main piece right here. This is the branch off. All right, this is the branch off right here from this cap to here, right there. Okay, so I think your brake's gonna be right there. I think your brake is right here somewhere. Okay, because if this cap exploded and leaked, and it's gonna mess up this right here. All right, so that will help you right there with your brake. All right, but listen, if anything, hey Dave, how are you? Yes, I am still streaming. ECC. If anything, you can always email me kmacvintage at gmail.com. All right, folks. Because I soon have to run off to my mother's. I think I am gonna wrap it up here. I do have on my bench here, you see my tray with all of my sockets in it, because I need to pull out the sockets I need for this board. I'm at that point now. I need sockets and capacitors and some crystal and some other things. So I'm getting to the end here with this. As you can see, a lot of the stuff is already on it. Um, so I need some capacitor sockets. This here crystal, oh yeah, that I still need to put on too. Um, I mean, the actually sockets are fairly standard stuff. I mean, these are the two 4-pin, well, 8, but 4 on each side. Ay, 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 come on. That's the ROM. Um, these two here should be for the sound. No, that's too big for the sound. These two are for the sound. For the Sony chips. I have my special ones here for the video RAM. Then I got my special ones here for these guys. So yes, Dave, retro, see you later, Martin. Thank you for the company. Then I have 3 more of these I need for the resistor packs back here. And Martin, also glad you're doing better. Okay, that's it for the sockets. See, so then that will be the sockets. Other than the CPU one, I have that somewhere else. And I have a lot of the other stuff already ready here too. I mean, it's floppy. SCSI. Uh, so getting there, folks. Getting there with it. Oh, but I'm gonna put this here to the side, and basically, I do have to call it quits here. Yeah, EC Kramer, try that and see. Try and actually see what you can find out in that. I mean, you may have to run that. You may have to do some more trickery with that line. I mean, if data line 30 is going to your Apple Sound chip, your SWIM, and your SEC, then that main trunk of that data line is good. But if you don't have it, I mean, so if you do have it going to the VS, the SWIM, the ACC, and the SEC, and only the SCSI it's not going to, it's that little piece from the cap down that is messed up. That's it. That's just a very small little bridge. You can jump a wire right there if you want to, and actually connect it. So anyway, but folks, I do have to run because normally at 5:30 my time I visit my mother for a bit. So I am gonna go do that and then come back home. I may work some more on this off camera. I don't know how far I'll get tonight because I am getting tired too. I've been at this all day. That light, yeah, that helps a little bit. So I'm gonna call it quits, and we will see you all on the next day I stream. I may do something tomorrow afternoon. Tomorrow morning, like I said, I have stuff to do. So Dave, sorry, I'm leaving right when you came back in. I know you probably had stuff to do and all that, but I did stream quite a bit today. Not at 8 hours like actually you, but I do have a good 5 or 6 hours today. So I'm getting there. Pretty soon I'll do it 8. So, but yeah, I'll finish this board. I have pretty good confidence it will fire up. Will it? Will it fire up on the first go? We'll see, right? Anyway, folks, thank you so much, and we'll see you